Hi, this is Vicki with Learning Home Volunteers, and welcome back to our bedtime learning session. Well, how did the last week go? Did you create a bedtime routine chart? Did your learner use it to put their bear to bed? Gosh, I hope that bear wasn't as much trouble as those monkeys were. Well, this week we're going to make a night light with a paper cut, do a little bit of ball painting, practice our writing, and explore the stars. You ready to get started? Well, many children actually do not like a completely dark room and prefer to have just a little bit of light. So we thought it might be fun to actually make a luminary. Luminaries celebrate the brightness of the stars in the darkest of times, like at the winter solstice. I like this idea where there's only a sliver of light and hope even in the darkest times. So in your bag marked number 5, you're going to find a battery operated candle and a paper cup. You can use a pencil to poke holes into the cup or a pen. I've used both. And we tried this with a little one. And honestly, they loved poking holes. Who doesn't want to do that? Or if you have a hole punch, you can use that too. Um, at night, you want to turn on your little battery tea light and then put the cup over it, and it will shine little spots of light all over the room, like this. How cool is that? Once your child is asleep, you can turn the light off. I hope they have sweet dreams. This is activity number 6, ball painting. And in your box, you're going to find a golf ball, some paper, some paint, and now you actually need to find a box in your house. You can use a casserole dish or maybe a cupboard box. You want to put the paint in a bowl and then you add your golf ball. I used a spoon to put paint onto the golf ball, but you can use your hands. And then put the ball in the box. Now your child moves the box and will let the golf ball do the messy part of painting. How fun is that? Can't wait to see how your child's paintings turn out. This is activity number 7. We've introduced all these new words, and so we thought it might be fun to practice writing. And for those of your learners who are beginning to recognize some letters, see if they can find the first letter of their name on the sheet. For those that don't recognize any letters, I would focus on talking about the writing strokes. A straight line made going down, or we make an O by drawing a circle. However, you guys decide to do this, I think they'll have fun. You can even have them just connect one dot to the other. Our next activity, Twinkle Twinkle, number 8, we're going to actually create a sensory bag using stars and water. Now, we provided a bag with different stars and different size, and even some tiny little moons. This you can fill the bag with clear hair gel from the Dollar Tree, but I thought it would be easier for us to just do it with water. Now, what we want to do is add just enough water to let the stars float and then close off the Ziploc bag. Can they move the stars around? Can you count how many there are? Did they find the moons? How many moons were there? What shape are those moons? Well, I think this is all for this week. I hope they enjoy playing with their new sensory bag. I'll see you next week.